y'all. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys, please like. It's free. Comment. It's free. This takes a lot of time and energy. All right, y'all, and I do this for y'all, so please show me some love by doing those free things. I really appreciate the likes, the comments, the subscribes. It means a lot to me, but it also pushes the video around so people can get the message if they need to hear it. Also, if you need a personal reading, email me at jillytarot@gmail.com. That information as well as the pricing will be in the description box below. If you guys want to donate, you're more than welcome to. You do not have to, or you can do super thanks, or my Venmo or PayPal is listed in the description below. All right, y'all, but you don't have to, but just, it is free, and it's free to be kind. It's free to show me some love and support. But like, all right, if you want to. All right, y'all, ain't nobody forcing you to. Okay, but this is still for y'all, and I hope there is something in here that can help y'all. Someone is paranoid. All right, they are insecure, guarded, freaking out, cautious. This could be a third party with a health concern here. Someone could need a doctor here, or your occupation could be a starseed, or someone's concerned because you're coming into a spotlight here, as this is going to be your occupation is going to be seeing the spotlight here. Okay, you could be a starseed here, but there's a third party situation, or someone could have gotten a health concern from a third party. Someone could be born on the 31st, or someone could be 31, or between the ages of 31 and 66. Someone could be 66. Someone could be born in 1966. Take it as it resonates. Someone could be getting an STD, spiritually transmitted disease, or sexually transmitted disease from a third party. Or someone is concerned about someone's health. Someone could be like paranoid schizophrenic. Okay? Somebody. There's a third party situation with a health concern here. Someone could be watching you. Or somebody's mental health could be... Oh, I'm telling you, someone's pissed. Overwhelming thoughts, very angry, furious with rage. Something could be on fire. Or someone is paranoid because, like I said, someone's becoming... them and their flying funkin' monkeys that are false. Abuse. Someone could have lied and said someone was abusing them. Or someone who is a false flying monkey could have been very abusive. You could have been dealing with a narcissist who was very abusive and could have caused you some mental health concerns. Someone could have the letter J in their name. Hold on a sec. All right, y'all. Someone could be paranoid because you could be coming into some unexpected money. Monday could be relevant. And they could have fell for a false third party here who has them and their flying monkeys, or they could have got their flying flunkies to abuse you. They could have abused you for a third party based off of something false here. So maybe someone lied and said you had a health concern. They could have lied and said that you had an STD. But there were some false documents here. Someone could have lied about your mental health or your physical health. And they could have got other people to lie on them. And this could be a third party who was jealous. Or who was furious on a divine feminine here. Okay, this is a divine feminine here. This is a healer to others, an empathetic heart. And someone could be paranoid now. But someone's getting some unexpected money in the distant future. You guys cannot make my readings up. It's like you were abused based off of lies. This could have caused your mental health to plummet, let alone your physical health, because they go hand in hand. Okay? This could have caused you to be very paranoid, on guard. Like, I'm getting narcissist. Narcissistic abuse can cause you to, it's abusive, and it can cause your amygdala to shrink and cause brain damage. And that could cause you to end up in the hospital. How do I know? Because I've been there, done that. All right, and you can look up science on it. But you got divine feminine here twice. You could be born in February or on the 2nd. You don't have to. But you got divine feminine twice. And someone could be paranoid and pissed off that they chose a false third party based off a false... For some of y'all, they chose a false third party that was emotionally unstable or that has a health issue. An STD over a divine feminine who's getting some fucking money. Because this motherfucker decided to go over here and entertain Ho Witch over here. Or Hobo. You got obsession here twice. Someone could be obsessed with you, and they could have a third party that's obsessed with them. Or this third party is obsessed with you. Obsessed with being you. Or this person, someone has a healthy, there's karma. Someone is fixing to have some fucking karma. Okay, this could be an older man, a mature man. Someone's like father could have some bad health. And this could be someone's karma. For lying. Why is false here? Evil eye. Someone is, like, when I see this card, it's like someone who's jealous and envious here. These are all horrible sins. Someone could be born in 1985. Someone's false. They're evil. They're not good. They're false. And this divine feminine is highly divinely protected. You could be protected against this evil eye. This person could have been doing some crazy shit. You could be a nice guy. You could be a divine masculine as well. You can flip the genders. There's a third party. Why is abuse here? Someone was not intuitive. How are you going to put intuitive Kev in the reverse? Come on. Someone's third eye chakra was closed because of abuse. This could be someone's twin flame. They could have abused this twin flame. Someone could have abused a twin flame connection by listening to a third party and abandoning you. Abandoning someone. Someone could have abandoned. Okay. This always comes out. Death magic here. If somebody did death magic, they're having some karma. Because someone was divinely protected, touched not my anointed. Someone could be going downhill. Someone could have abused. Someone could have been obsessed with doing death magic on a divine feminine here. And this divine feminine could have been abused and ended up in the hospital fighting for her life because of this death magic. Or somebody lied about death magic, or somebody lied about someone's mental health, but they were doing death magic or something. They were abusing, someone was abusing death magic, abusing a divine feminine with a group of people. You got flying monkeys here. They were abusing a divine feminine here. This is abuse. Death magic is abuse. For some of y'all, abandonment is abuse. This could be a narcissist who had a third party. Or your twin flame could have been dealing with a third party narcissist who lied on you, or who gave them a medical condition, or who was doing death magic on you. Why is someone so mad? Why is someone so mad here? Soulmate. Because they believed a lie. Because your own soulmate believed a lie. Or somebody lied and said they were your soulmate. They could have believed. Someone could have been doing some heavy occultic work here. There could be a mother involved. Someone's mother could have a health concern. Or you could be a mature woman. Someone lied on a mature woman. Or lied to a mature woman. Some of y'all, your own soulmate lied on you to their mother. This third party could be a mother. For some of y'all, a third party mother could have done death magic on their own son's divine feminine. Or there's some lies here. I don't know why I always get like a mother figure because she just looks older here. Otherwise, you could just be mature. Someone's faith is on 10 here. Someone could have lied about your faith. About what you believed in. They could have lied and said that you were doing death magic and you were a divine feminine here. Or someone could have lied about their faith and said they had faith here. They could have been your op. Some of y'all, someone lied and painted a false narrative like they were your soulmate. But they lied about their faith. This could be your opposition here. This could be somebody that was false, a false soulmate. Okay? They painted a false narrative, a facade that they were your soulmate and they were doing death magic on you because they wanted some unexpected money. And now they're fixing to have karma. Someone could be born on the 31st or 100. Could be relevant. Mature woman. Or this could backfire on a mature woman. What was this false narrative? Is there anything else on this false narrative? A mask. Someone was wearing a fucking mask here. Who was wearing this mask? Come through, Holy Spirit. Who is wearing this mask here? Protection. Someone could have... This could have to do with... Hold on. This could have to do with pregnancy. Protection, like an... Someone could have... Okay, this could be two things. Someone could have lied about a rubber. Or that they had birth control. And they painted a false narrative like... And someone got a text message here. Someone could have lied about having protection like birth control. Someone could have been sleeping with someone without protection because they believed that somebody was on birth control, but there could have been a lie. That's one reason. Others of y'all, they could have said, well, you're protected. If you do this death magic, you're going to be protected from this death magic. But that was false information. Okay? Someone doesn't have divine protection here. An ice king. Someone could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone could be a Cancer. Someone could have cancer. July. Someone could pass away in July or the next 100 days because they did this to an earth angel here who's aligned and who's going to be rich, who's in their north node. This person could own a house. Someone was manipulated. Someone was doing voodoo. Someone manipulated someone out of jealous and envy. There was lies that someone was wearing a mask about someone's either faith or protection, divinity. They did this to an earth angel. There's no getting out of this karma. And someone is pissed that they could have done death magic on a divine feminine here, an earth angel. That's like, the devil even knows they can't defeat God. It's really weird. Like, there's rules here. Okay? Somebody can't let go of someone's obsessed. Someone could be 42 years old. There could be an ice king that got a message, a false text message, and they were manipulated into believing maybe that someone had an STD. But somebody has some divine protection, or somebody was protected, or someone lied about protection. This could have been a narrative about pregnancy. Or someone could have lied and said they had a miscarriage. And that was a lie too, just to get attention here. Someone's getting awakened here. This could have sent this earth angel through a spiritual awakening, or someone's awakening to the truth. That someone is false. There's false documents, statements, agreements, or information. Third party painted a false narrative because she was jealous and envious. Who is this third party here? Someone who is not ascending. Someone who did death magic. Some of y'all, this person could have did death magic out of emotional pain because they don't know how to control their emotions. Or this caused you a lot of this death magic caused you a lot of emotional pain. Someone could be heartbroken here. Someone could be in a lot of emotional pain. Relationship. Courthouse. Doctor. 4/64/32. This is someone's opposition. They gave a love offer. For some of y'all, they ended it with you, caused you a lot of emotional pain, and gave a love offer to the opposition who was doing death magic on you. For some of y'all, this is someone's occupation. Someone's occupation is like a voodoo witch doctor or warlock. And someone could have lied to a warlock or a witch about your faith, or about your health, or about your protection, or they could have lied and said you were doing death magic, or that you were the opposition or something here. So someone did death magic to maybe protect themselves because someone lied and said that you were doing stuff to attack them, but this was a lie. Or someone lied to somebody to trap them with a love offer. It could have to do with a child or a pregnancy. Ice Queen. Somebody text someone here. Hello? Someone could be 41 or 43. Someone could have lied about what they did for a living, and also about their criminal record. And for some of y'all, about their health. For some of y'all, somebody could have like a mental health disorder, and they could have lied and made it appear like they were this divine being, but they could have mental health concerns. They could have really been your opposition. They're wearing a mask. They could have been in a relationship. Someone could have lied and said they were single, but they were in a relationship. Someone could have lied about their job, about their mental health, and that they were in a relationship. But why? So you would take a love offer? Like, why would they do this? Why would they lie about all this? For some of y'all, they wanted to lie to do death magic. No, you got nice guy. What? Why did they lie? Love spell. Because they were manifesting achievement here. Like this. You could be a nice guy. And somebody lied about what they did for a living. Maybe someone lied and said they were going to get some unexpected money in the distant future. Because somebody they know or a family member was sick and going to pass away. And they were going to get some money. So someone could have chose to be in a relationship with someone because they wanted money. Someone could have been so jealous and envious of this connection, of this soulmate connection, that they lied and said, oh, my father or grandfather's passing away and I'm going to get this huge inheritance. You should be with me. So this person was a dumbass and gave them a love offer and chose to be with them. Or someone was doing actual love spells. There was a lot of manipulation here. Someone wanted to win. Someone wanted to be number one here. This Jezebel. This is sick. She's mentally and emotionally unstable. She was making herself appear to be this earth angel, this divine feminine. But she wasn't. She was doing like voodoo, death magic, and love spells. And abusing someone who's innocent here. Abusing their power. Abusing. This person could be going to jail. For some of y'all, they could be going to jail for passing around an STD. Take one down, pass it around. Another little herpy of bullshit on the vagina. Come on, what is this? I mean, this person could have lied and said they were rich, or they were going to be rich, that they were a boss. This person lied a shit ton, painted a whole false narrative about, oh, I'm a rich girl, I'm a doctor, oh, my dad, father, uncle, brother's going to pass away, and I'm going to become a multi-millionaire. You should totally be with me. For some of y'all, this person's mother influenced them. Oh, you got to be with this Jezebel because we got to have the money. We got to have status. We got to have this and that and the third. And so this person listened. It's like, okay, I'll give this person a love offer because they're going to be a rich girl. And my mama says I should do it. My daddy says I should do it. No, you got trapped and bamboozled by a Jezebel that could have a mental health issue, a physical health issue, and is broke as shit. That sucks. High priestess. Someone's a high fucking priestess here. Very tapped in. This is this person felt, yep, ending. Karmic masculine. Because they chose a Jezebel over the gift. I'm telling you, this karmic masculine was supposed to be a divine masculine high priest with gifts. And they fumbled the ball by fumbling and playing with the ball sack of Jezebel. So now this connection is over. Some of y'all, this person's going to fucking jail because they were doing death rituals or some shit or a health concern. Or this is just over. Or this person lied about who the fuck they were. And they could have been a Jezebel. Karmic masculine can be masculine feminine. Could be passing away from a health concern. Going to jail. And they're not ascending here. This earth angel could be meeting a nice guy. And you're walking away from this situation. This person is fucking paranoid. They're pissed off. There's a lot of fighting over there. This person could have, I'm telling you, they're awakening to who the fuck you are. And who the fuck they chose. And who the fuck they believed. And they painted a false narrative to like a family. To, holy shit. Like someone could have an incurable disease. Why is love offer here? Someone held in high honor. Someone could be in the military. 25 could be relevant. You could be ending this cycle with this karmic and getting a love offer from someone who's held in high honor here. After you chose to love yourself and walk away from this situation. And your chakras are aligned now. Or whoever this divine feminine is. Put yourself where it fits. Because you know them cross watchers be watching. That be lying. Who are mentally and emotionally unstable. It's like someone completely lied about you. And somebody took the bait and walked away from you. And chose a false ass person. For some of y'all, they walked away from you because someone lied about what they did for a living. Or someone lied to you about what they did for a living. Or they were trying to do death magic on you to unalive you so they could get some wealth off of life insurance. Or somebody walked away from you for a Jezebel because they thought this Jezebel was going to be rich. Meanwhile, this Jezebel was doing death magic and love spells and yada, 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 yada. Or somebody lied about wearing protection or having birth control so they could be trapped now with a baby with the opposition. Take that as resonate. You're loving yourself here. And you're cold as ice. You could be cutting off. You set boundaries here. Someone could want to text you because you're single, sexy, and successful here. Someone could be watching tarot, or you could be a tarot reader. But you're getting a divine masculine here. Someone could be born in January or on the 1st. Someone could be born in 1990, 1970, 43, 41. There could be a divine masculine that wants to say hello. For some of y'all, they're ending it. Or you're ending it with this karmic masculine who chose the wrong person over their divine counterpart. And they could be going to jail for some other shit. For a lot of y'all, they lied to the legal system about your character. They could have defamed your character, said that you had an STD or something. They could be going to jail for defamation. Or they could actually be passing away. Or someone could be getting an STD because or somebody chose money over love. Like somebody fucked up here. And you could have this divine masculine who's coming in to send you a text message, or the pathway's cleared here. And they're enamored with you. Someone tried to steal your abundance here. You could be divine masculine, divine feminine. That's dealing with the Jezebel or a lying karmic masculine or a karmic Jezebel. Okay. And you chose to heal and love yourself, so you're getting abundance. But someone tried to steal that abundance by doing death magic. It's like they want to do some type of destiny swap here. This shit backfired because someone's divinely protected here and they're a healer. And you're moving on. And you're in bliss right now and they're stuck in bondage. Someone is bound to a fucking Jezebel in a house. Some of y'all, they signed an agreement on a house. They live with someone, or someone just painted a false narrative of who the fuck they were. Because they could have known that you had some money coming in by doing divination. They could have worked for the dark occult or something. They knew you were having money come in, so they gave you an offer, painting a false narrative that they were this hot shot person to get you to commit to them or move in with them or give them a relationship. Maybe someone lied and said they were single just so they could sleep with you. But you're moving on. You're moving on from this thief, and you're achieving whatever you're gonna do. You're gonna be number one in your business here. This sent you through a spiritual awakening though, and it's bringing you into abundance here. And everyone's confused, like how the fuck this. They're like confused how the fuck you did this. How the fuck did you move on? For some of y'all, they came in to do a love spell on you because they knew you had abundance coming in. Because they tapped into your Akashic records and they knew that you were a starseed here. But someone could have appeared to be divine feminine or divine masculine here. They could have caused a lot of confusion and illusion. This was a false karmic relationship. A Jezebel, a slut, someone who's been to jail, someone who could have physical violence on their record. They're going to destruction here, and you're going to be with someone you trust. Someone, you could end up marrying a police officer here. Someone could be going to jail for stealing, like actual prison for trying to steal. They could have robbed a house, broken into someone's house here. You changed, and they're surprised that you fucking changed. Someone could have been shocked that your body changed or that you're moving on. Someone is surprised that you're fucking moving on. Like they were never expecting you to leave. And you're like, bon voyage. We got a karmic feminine here. Thief in prison. This karmic feminine could be going to jail. Someone's surprised that you're divine. This karmic feminine could be surprised that you are divine. And that this changed you instead of destroying you. And they're concerned about this. 33 could be relevant. Someone's expecting. Someone could be expecting a baby who stole your masculine and trapped them with a baby because they lied about using protection. But why is this person sleeping around? This person could need some help here. In poverty, spiritual poverty. They were confused. They could be fighting with this person. They're confused. You worked really hard to get this actual money here. You worked your ass off here. Or someone was confused on who their true flame was, but you had faith. This other person chose lust over their family here. Or they listened to their family and chose the karmic over their divine counterpart here. Some of y'all, someone chose the path of lust and they're trapped with a baby here. Someone's expecting a baby or they're expecting something here. And they're obsessed with you. What's this expectation? Secrets. Hiding the truth. This person's dreaming about... They could have had all the confirmation that you were their twin flame. You were their other half. Okay, but they had a hunger for pleasure here. Or they had secret... You cannot make it up. I just split the deck. I'm telling you, they got someone pregnant. Because they were addicted to sex. They could have had a getaway, went on vacation, had a reconciliation with someone from their ex. And that's why they were indecisive and holding back. For some of y'all, they married and committed to somebody else based off of a pregnancy here. And they're worried now. But you're self-aware here. You're loving yourself here. And they're confused. And they're lost. You could be an earth sign here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You're someone who's devoted. You're happy. You're feeling complete within yourself now. Around summer, you could be meeting a divine masculine here. Or feminine. And you have this other person who has a void because they committed. And they could have married to a false person. Who they're fighting with. And they took advantage of you. For some of y'all, this person was married. And they're going to find out they're married to a witch. And it's too late. And you're going to get married to a boss and have a family with a boss here. A mature man. And you're a rising star here. Star seed. Or vice versa. This is going to be real love. Not this karmic shit. And with a rich guy who's in their north node. You guys could be moving and getting a house where this person's under fucking... try to manipulate you. Jealous. Envious. This person tried to manipulate the fuck out of you. And they withheld the secret that they had someone else fucking pregnant here. And they had confirmations who you were. They were under an illusion here. They were under a love spell. They chose the opposition. They chose the Jezebel. They chose to sleep around. Or they chose... I'm telling you, this person held back and was indecisive between you and somebody. Maybe they have a child. They're expecting a baby here. Or they're expecting you to have a commitment with someone else. That's what's coming in for you. You're going to have commitment with someone. While this person played on your fucking heartstrings here. This person could want you to unblock them, but you are closed the fuck off. You're refusing to give in. You could be dealing with a water sign, or you could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could have a family or kids already with this person here. But you have a spiritual contract with someone. They could have tried to break you and your partner up. And they're going to be surprised because you're going to come back in union with your person once he awakens. For some of y'all, your ex reached out to this person and caused a lot of confusion and lied about your mental health, or lied about who you were. They could have... This person could have gotten you pregnant, left you pregnant or something. There is a community of flying monkeys here, and someone is thinking about you. Yep, this whole community is having legal issues. All of them for lying on an earth angel. And they all, for some of y'all, they lied and said you had an entity, but they have an entity. And you're achieving shit. For some of y'all, they lied about what you did for a living out of jealousy because they didn't want you to move on. Or because you abandoned them. You're dealing with some type of narcissist here. And they're going to be pissed off and fired up that you're going to marry someone else. You and your divine masculine could both be dealing with narcissists here. Liars and stuff. You got someone who entrapped someone. For some of y'all, it's not them that had an unsatiable sex desire. It's their karmic feminine. This divine masculine could have believed a lie about a pregnancy Someone may find out they're not the father. There's some secrets here, though. Twin flames. They've had, I'm telling you, someone had options and they had dreams. They knew you were their person, but they kept you as an option. They had the signs here, but you're getting justice here. But you were unsatisfied because they were doing the bare minimum, being sneaky. And for some of y'all, they're being childish, or they had children on you, or they ghosted you out of revenge. And they slept with someone and they regret this because they got someone pregnant. Not all of you. Others of y'all, they just regret ghosting you. And now they're concerned about you being a commitment with someone else, but they're going through an awakening here. Others of y'all, they just played mind games because they were immature. Because someone was doing fucking voodoo and shit, manipulation to cause confusion. But you guys may, if some of y'all, you may come back together in union once this confusion is cleared here in divine timing. But all right, y'all, that's your reading. Peace out.